Hey guys, this is Lily Simply, and today I will be reviewing the 12 Professional Makeup Brushes by Sedona Lace. And so the brushes came in this really nice makeup bag, and it has this fold here and it covers the brushes. And I just really like it because it's really handy and I can just grab it on the go. The bag itself is very well made, as you can tell here. They keep the brushes very nice and snuggled in there. I got this a few days ago, and the first thing that they also recommend you do is wash them. But even before washing them, I've washed these already, but even before washing them, they were still very soft, and after washing them they got even softer, and this is just something that you should expect when you get new brushes, and you should just wash it right away. I did a lot of tugging too, just to see if there was any fallout with the bristles or anything, and I am really impressed because there wasn't. I mean, of course there's going to be a few fallouts, but not enough to just totally just disappoint you. I'm so picky with just how the color is of the brushes and how soft they are, and I am very thoroughly impressed because, for one, this is the cutest pink shade I have ever seen in my life. I really like it, and this handle here, it's very well made, it's very well intact with the ferrule, and the bristles are just, they're staying, and no matter how hard I'm tugging, the bristles are intact and very well made, and I really like how they look overall. They're very professional looking, very nice, very smooth, and when you're handling it, it's not too heavy and it's not too light, so you have very good control of it when you're holding it. So I'm just going to go ahead and go through all these brushes and tell you a bit more about them and how I feel about each and every one of these. So the first brush that I will be talking about is in number 376, and this is their powder brush. It's very big, as you can tell. It picks up just the right amount, not too much, not too little, and it really evenly distributes the powder. So I really love this brush. I would say it's one of my favorite brushes in this set, and I would say the only complaint I have with this is that it's like a bit too big, I guess, for like this area here for me, and I mean, I can still make it work just because it picks up just a faint amount of just enough powder for you to make it work. And I mean, you can get your nose and stuff, but if you're picky about where your powder goes and stuff, just stay away from this area here, just the smaller, harder to reach areas. But overall, this is a very good powder brush, and I really love it. And the next brush is this duo fiber brush in 813. Really thin, light bristles that are perfect for liquid foundations, and it really makes a smooth effect. I really like how smooth it feels. It's very sturdy, doesn't turn or anything. The bristles are very much intact, and no matter how hard I rip, I can't rip out any bristles, so I really like that. And this next brush is the large angled contour brush, and it's in number 850. It's very nice. I've been using this for the past few days just for this area here. It really does the job because it's very angled and it's the right size, and it really applies very evenly. I love it because it does what it says it does, and it's really good for contouring my forehead and my cheeks. Again, very well made, very much intact bristles. I really like this brush because the bristles, they're very dense, and it's not too dense and it's not too limpy. It's not too limpy, but what I meant by that is that, I mean, it's like stiff enough to the point where it does the job, and it evenly gives you this nice shade work. And next up is this medium angled shading brush in 407, and I love this brush because it's not very flimsy. I used all of these brushes in my makeup tutorial that I'm not sure if I uploaded it yet, but I will link it if it's uploaded, and I really like this for highlighting, and I absolutely love this. It's very soft, picks up the color very well, and applies it very evenly, so I have no complaints with this one. Again, the brush is very well made, the ferrule is very stiff, and I really love it. So And this next brush is the pencil brush in 904, and I really use this for just smudging my eye looks, just to blend it out in this inner crease area. So I really like this brush for like smoky eye looks or anything like that, and mainly because it packs the color on very well. Again, this is very well made. The bristles are very intact. And this next brush here is the concealer brush in 954. I really like the rounded flat shape that most concealer brushes are expected to have. It really packs the concealer on, and it really evenly smooths it out. It doesn't do it to the point where it completely just removes the concealer, which I hate. But this one is very smooth, smooth enough to the point where you can just lightly pat at it and it evenly distributes the concealer everywhere. And the next brush that I will be talking about is this large shader brush in number 941. And this brush is mainly for cream formulas and eyeshadow primers and stuff. Honestly, I don't use it for cream shadows or whatever. I really like that you can use this for other purposes, and you definitely can. You're not limited to just the cream eyeshadows and blah blah blah. So I really like this, and this also does a really good job at blending things. It gives you this nice control to blend your colors out. And this next brush is called the Eye Shading Brush in 305, and I love this. This is my primary brush. I cannot live without it. I love it. It really picks up the color very nicely. It applies it very, very evenly. This really packs on the color, and it's not flimsy or anything. It really picks up the color very well, so I really, really love this. The bristles are super dense and super packed. That's why it can pick up the color very, very well, and I just love it overall. So just expect to see this brush in like every makeup tutorial from now on, because I am in love with it, and just this brush alone just makes this whole set just complete. And this is the tapered blending brush in 863. It's rounded and it's tapered, as you can tell. This, unlike the other brushes, is not as stiff, mainly because it's a blending brush and it's used primarily for that. I have an issue with this one. I don't completely love it, but I don't completely hate it. I would say just if it was a bit shorter. I mean, if I'm trying to blend it out, I would want it to be a bit shorter so I could have some more control when I'm blending it out. But it's a bit long, so it's a little flimsy. I would like a blending brush to be a bit more, you know, dense like the powder brush. So yeah, this small angled brush in 561, and this is really used for eyebrows and stuff, and I have been using it for my eyebrows. It really gives you a very, very precise, nice control of everything. And the next brush here is the eyeliner brush in 772. I use this for my eyeliner, and it gives you this very, very nice, easy control of everything. It picks up the color, it picks up the gel liner very, very nicely and easily. I recommend this specifically for cat eye looks. So these brushes also came with this little booklet here, and it just tells you about each brushes and what they do and what you're supposed to use them for. And right here it says care and maintenance, and they tell you about how to take care of them, what you should do when you get them, what you should expect, just how to properly take care of these brushes. And so I got this entire brush set for $60, and you're getting 12 brushes for $60, so you can really decide for yourself if it's worth it or not. I really like this brush set, and I definitely recommend it for anyone that's new to makeup, that's trying makeup for themselves, and because this brush set gives you all of the brushes that you'll need to experiment and try things out for yourself. So I really like that, and you really, really get what you paid for. They are very, very well made. I love that they don't come with this nasty scent like my old Coastal brushes. And yep, that is it for my review. I hope you found it informative. If you'd like some more informative, awesome reviews like this, please do thumbs up this video, check out my other videos, and subscribe. Bye!